What's going on, everybody? Good evening. A little bit of a late video here, later than I usually post, but there was some marginally important, I'll call it marginally important Seahawks news that broke earlier today during the Huskies game. Obviously, I wasn't going to really talk about it during that. And then after the game, I had some things I needed to do, so wasn't able to really talk about it when it happened, but I'll go ahead and talk about it a little bit now. We have our practice squad elevations for tomorrow's game, Broncos versus Seahawks. And these are always a little bit interesting and sometimes illuminating on who they have confidence in and who they maybe don't have confidence in. So, Brady Henderson on the beat here. Artie Burns and Marquise Blair will be elevated from the practice squad for tomorrow's opener versus Denver. So, a cornerback and a safety. Artie Burns, it had been long said that he was going to be one of the elevations because the team only has 5 cornerbacks right now because they decided to move off of DJ James and also just put Artie Burns on the practice squad. So that's probably something they're doing to mitigate risk a little bit. But yeah, Artie Burns is elevated as many expected. Marquise Blair, not quite so expected. They probably like him on special teams, but maybe, just maybe, this indicates they're a little bit worried about Rayshawn Jenkins, who was limited for part of practice this week. So I don't know exactly what to read into it, but probably some combination of those two things. I do see Blair being very valuable on special teams. So if that's the angle, I'm certainly not against that. Obviously, you get him on the field on defense, something went really, really wrong. It means a lot of players got hurt, and we don't need to see that. But yeah, those are your elevations. Denver also announced theirs a little bit later. Little Jordan Humphrey and Michael Burton. So we've got a wide receiver, and we got a running back. And to my knowledge, Denver has 4 healthy running backs as is. They have McLaughlin, they have Williams, assuming he is healthy, and they're saying that he is about as healthy as he's ever going to be at this point. They've got Esteem, and then they've got Watson. So that's 5 running backs. So maybe that says something about them. And little Jordan Humphrey was someone who actually played a little bit for the Broncos last year and did pretty well. So makes sense that he would be part of the festivities, even if he didn't make the initial active roster. So that's what we got cooking right now. I'm not reading a ton into any of this, but it's fun to try to read a little bit into it. So that's the practice squad stuff. We basically know everything we need to know about this game from both sides now. There are no last-second injury updates. So the one other thing I want to talk about real quick, and this has nothing to do with the game really, but as of me recording this video, this YouTube channel is sitting on 17,963 subscribers. 17,963, which means we are 37 subscribers short of 18,000. It would be a pretty big effort given the nature of this channel, but it would be really cool, I think, if we could get to 18,000 before the first game starts. So if you are watching this video and you are not subscribed yet, think about it. Think about hitting that sub button. Help me out a little bit here. Let's try to get to 18,000 before the first game. I figure that would be a good sign, right? If we could get to 18,000 before snap of that first game tomorrow, be pretty cool. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm expecting to get there. Usually, big sub explosions like that happen during the draft, during free agency, immediately after games, during big attended streams. Not overnight, but figured I'd go ahead and take a shot. And yeah, if you're not subbed up, go ahead, give it a shot. Cost you nothing. All right, so I'm going to go and get out of here. I'm going to be on Twitch for the rest of the night, probably doing Airline Tycoon. So hope to see you guys over there. And if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If there's any last minute news with this game, I'll go ahead and make a video in the morning. But I don't know what the last minute news could be because there's so little injury stuff going on. So more than likely, I will just see you guys after the game is over. And can't wait. Go Hawks.